Hello, hello, hello. Hello. So, wait. For today's video, I'm just going to make something different. Like in the last stream, we set up an enemy class and enemy states like chase and patrolling. So today we are going to build upon that concept. So today we are going to just make some spawning mechanism like timer based spawning, wave based spawning, and also random spawning and all those things. So before we start, I'm just going to make a new folder here, day 11, and then main.cpp, and then I need the cmake.list. Here I'm going to change day 10 to day 11, and the roots cmake I'm just going to change it to day 11. Okay, and then I'm just going to quickly add all those and start. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to quickly wait just a minute. So first, I'm just going to write the same code I wrote day 10, but I'm not going to copy it so that I can practice a little bit. So it was like this: include Raylib.h, include raymath.h, then hashtag include filestream vector and string, and after all this there was state, and there are two states apparently. One was petrol and one was chase. Then there was a struct enemy, and I have told that struct is basically class, but by default its members are public. So now I need petrol points, then I need enemy variables or data, then I need petrol behavior. Okay, for petrol points vector 2 point A, vector 2 point B. Okay, and for enemy data I need vector 2 position, load size, load speed, load base speed, and after all of these things I'm just going to set the direction class 1 by default. Then I need idle duration, idle timer, chase the range, and state. Then I need idle duration. Let's set it to 1.5. Then I need idle timer. By default, it is going to be 0. Okay. And then I need chase the range. Okay. And then I need state. What's that? Yep, it's working now. And now then I need a constructor with vector to a, vector to b, float s, and default value 20, then speed default value 100, then point a equals to a, point b equals to b, size equals to s, speed speed, then I need update. This update is basically going to update all the enemies depending on the player position. Frame time, get frame time is basically the time between the this frame and the last frame. So it is used to make things time independent, or else frame independent, or else if imagine I have a PC with 144 hertz refresh rate and you have 60 hertz, then my game is going to run faster than yours. So it's basically going to break the mechanism. And then comes state or float distance. Distance is going to be vector to distance, position, player position. Yep. And then I'm just going to set the state value to distance is less than chase range. Then it's going to be what was it? Chase, or else it's petrol. And then I'm just going to use a switch statement. Case petrol, brake, the back is brake L, and case chase and brake. Okay, so and now the petrol state will, I'm going to make a function here, petrol, and I'm going to pass dt and player position, and also here chase and same player position on dt, not det. And then I'm just going to speed equals to base speed. Okay, I need distance for petrol, right? Not player position. Then now and now I need to void petrol load dt and load distance position dot x plus equals to direction into speed into dt if position dot x is greater than equals to point b dot x, then I'm going to do something, and if else if position dot x is less than equals to point a dot x, then I'm going to do something here. So, and also let's make a chase function here. Void chase with vector 2. This one is vector 2, right? Yep, vector 2 player pause and float dt. And where do I need a okay. And then I need void handle idle state, and handle idle state will be going to, let's say, new direction load dt load distance. Okay, if distance less than chase range, then state equals to chase, speed equals to base speed, and return. If idle timer is greater than equals to idle duration, then direction equals to new direction, speed equals to base speed, idle timer equals to 0.8. Else idle timer plus equals to dt, speed equals to 0.8, and then I'm going to do it like this: handle idle state -1 dt and distance. Here it's going to be +1. So that's it. And then I need to define the chase function. Okay, so chase is basically vector to direction plus equals to vector to normalize, vector to subtract, player position, then position dot x plus equals to direction dot x into speed dt Then after that, I'm going to copy the rest of the code from previous day, and then I'm going to paste it here. Now if I change the build settings here to day 11, build it, it is going to ask same, but yeah. Yeah. So it's working. Okay. Now, in order to change it to like mm, mm, okay. So wait. Okay. So, well, I think now it's time to implement the web system. For the web system, I can do it like that. Maybe so. Let's do it like that. Float web timer because let's see 2.5 3.5f int timer equals to 0.f and in timer, and then int number of enemies. One. Number of enemies, or I can do it like number of enemies. One. Now what I can do? Now enemy equals to one. Okay. Or maybe I can do it something like mm, let's see. Let's import cstd-lib and include the time for the time function. This one is basically for rand and it's rand. So in int main or int main, I'm going to feed the random number generated to this current time. Okay. Time. And let's see now. Okay, so I can do it like this. There. Let's say min pos minimum position should be 20 or else 40 50, and then not like this. Max pos, which is going to be, let's say 400 500. Let's give it 400. Oh, sorry, not 1000, 400. Now I can do it like rand modulo max pos minus minimum pos plus 1 plus pause. And I can do the static cast float. Ran. I can do it like this to like. Yep. As far as I remember, I can do it like static cast float random static class float random. Okay. Expression must have integral. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. You cannot use module on floats, right? No. Hmm. Not working, right? I can do it like maybe. Let's take the whole value from here to here and then static cast it to float. Will it work? Yep, it's going to work. Let's take the whole value from here to there. Then cut, paste. Don't need it here anymore. Yeah. So it's basically it's going to work. Now again here. Vector to this one. And now let's say for int I equals to 0, I less than num enemies I plus plus I think it's just going to spawn one enemy. Damn. I'm such a bad coder, you know. And if we run every time, I think we're going to get some different position. Let's say another. Yep, it's working. So I can do it here too, right? So let's say static cast float rand modulo, let's say minimum maximum. So minimum should be like, I don't know, maximum should be 20.f minus 10.f plus 1 plus 10.f. Now I think I'm going to get some different size too every time. Yep, 40 is too much, I think 30. Yep, every time. Okay, so it's working. So now I just need to make something like spawn enemy type things. So let's say so I need spawn enemies. Spawn enemies and increase the value. So let's see. Void spawn enemies with std vector and enemies. And enemies. And now um, number of enemies. And enemies. Then enemies. And I'm going to pass number of enemies here. And I'm going to pass it as reference of. And then I'm going to pass number of enemies. Got that thing here, here, and what else do I need? What? And on enemies. And after the thing is over, I'm going to just increase number of enemies to, let's say, 3, 2 spawn enemies. Okay. And start, I'm going to just do it. Then let's see, it's going to work. Yep, it's working. I want to check it once more. Yeah, it's working. So now the whole thing is working, but I need to let's see. Enemy. Or I can do it something like that. In while loop, I can do something like if enemies dot size equals to 0, then so it's going to work. Yep, it's working. It's working. It's working. And lastly, I need to make some timer function. Okay. If timer is greater than equals to wave timer, then spawn enemies and timer equals to 0.f is timer plus equals to get frame time. First, it's going to work for some time. No, sir. No, claro. Then, okay, so I was distracted a little bit. And now, so I think it's going to work like this. After some time, yeah, now it's going to work for some time. Yeah, it's working, completely working. Yes, so that's basically it. So I think that's all the part. I can do something like maybe timer, timer, and then timer message, timer message, and then I need to do it like 600, maybe 400. I can do it the opposite, right? Maybe let's say timer is less than equals to 0.f, timer equals to wave timer, and wave timer equals to timer minus equals to get runtime. This is going to look a little bit nicer. Yep. But can I do something like maybe, I don't know. I want to, I mean, display the timer message. So I need two more header like IO manipulator and sorry, IO menu, and then SS string. And then at last, this is going to be, let's say, a O string, O string stream. And I'm going to append this TT fixed set precision to timer, and then now I think it's going to show us up to 2 decimal point. Yep, it's working. So that's it for today, and I'm just going to push all the changes. And so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.